Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my iRacing journey. It is now week 6, which means we are quickly approaching the halfway point of Season 1. And it's also important because week 6 is Daytona 24 Hours week. So I can confirm that the team iRacing is going to be taking part in the Daytona 24 this year. This weekend, in fact, and I am planning to stream as much of it as I possibly can, assuming I get to grips with this car. To be honest, so we've decided on the Cadillac GTP car to use in that race, and I'm at a distinct disadvantage in the team because I haven't actually got any experience in this car. So after having tried to record a couple of races that I originally intended to post before this, and not having a great time, I've decided to come here, have a go at the IMSA series and see how, just see how I stack up, really. And the impression I get from the limited amount of practice that I've had, probably amounts to about 45 minutes worth of practice, maybe an hour, is that I am quite far out of my depth. This car is, while incredibly quick, very planted. It's, I feel like the brakes they don't lock up when you so much as look at them, but they do like to lock up if you're not careful, if you don't sort of come off them a little bit as the downforce kind of peels off the car. I am expecting things to not go particularly well for me in this race. I'm not expecting to finish anywhere near the top 10 or the top half of the field, to be honest. I'm absolutely expecting to lose iRating here, but that's fine. As long as I can complete the race without losing too much safety rating and without losing control of the car too many times, that will be enough for me. It is a multi-class race. There are some GT3 cars in the field as well, which we're going to have to watch out for as we progress through the race. I'm not sure if there is a pit stop required, having never done this before, and I don't think I've ever really sat through an entire race that any other YouTuber has done for this series. I have a feeling that there might be a pit stop required, but I genuinely don't know. We're just going to have to find it out as we go. It looks like I have been left behind from the start, but that's fine. Like I say, I'm not expecting to get too aggressive.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
I'm not expecting to.
Right.
He came up quick.
Clear right.
Let's see what we can string together.
On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Car left. Clear left.
It is a 45-minute race. It's going to be quite a long one today, assuming that we get to the end without any dramas. So do please bear with it. Oh dear, I've already got it wrong. Okay, that's bad.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, we're going to go to the outside here, leave the door open for the chap behind me.
On your left.
You are more than welcome to that, my friend.
Still there.
I just want to get to the end.
Hold your line.
Oh dear.
In the middle.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Have we got damage?
Car left. Hold your line.
I don't think we have.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
There's an incident in turn 6. Yellow flag.
Okay, so we're at the back of the field. It's not the end of the world. 2x. Again, I'm not too bothered by that. I was expecting a couple of incident points, at least. I'm just... Oh, there's another one.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, I was expecting some incident points. We're just going to have to stick with it and just do what we can to actually make it to the end. That's the objective here. See where we stack up. And if it ends, if we stack up at the back, we stack up the back.
Turn 1. It looks like Willis. You're last.
Car left. Clear left.
Ooh, a little bit sideways coming out of there.
Front is now 0.9. The leader has just done a 132.4.
Oh no. Just that turn 1, I'm going to struggle with that for the whole race.
The car behind's pitting.
Oh, come on, that's not what I need.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Dan.
I mean, I suppose I could have chosen a better point to start fiddling with the black box, but not to worry.
I think your pit window for fuel should open after 15 minutes and should close at about 33 minutes.
Just looking at some of the lap times up in the top left-hand corner there, I'm certainly not expecting to catch the chap immediately in front of me. Maybe the couple of the guys ahead of him, though, I might stand a chance at getting, if I can keep it nice and tidy. You know, some of the GT3 traffic might slow these guys down as we catch up with them later in the race.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Just now, occasionally glancing over at the fuel calculator to make sure that I'm not going to overfuel myself at the pit stop, which it looks like we do need to make. That's better. That's a much better turn 1.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. We think it might be Lingman. There's an incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Smith.
Don't know if you guys are hearing it as much as I am, but my brakes were locking up quite often through there. I'm really struggling to get the hang of these brakes, just how much pressure I need to apply to get the car stopped without locking those brakes up and overheating the tyres.
Fastest lap.
Yeah, knackered turn 1 there. Looks like all the other guys have finally sort of settled into their rhythm and all set green laps as well.
There's an incident in turn 6. The gap in front has increased to 2.8. Incident in bus stop. Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, good grief. Bit of an unsafe rejoin there. Looks like Pedro's stopping. Don't know whether or not that's for damage
Incident in
or just an
international
early
horseshoe,
stop.
22nd place. Yellow flag. You're coming up on a slower car. Okay, Dan. The next car is Fredo.
Where's this guy gonna go now?
Left side. Clear left.
Okay, probably could have been a little bit more aggressive trying to get through that GT3 car, but at this point, really don't think it's worth the risk to throw the entire race away. I'm certainly not battling for position, so there's no need to be super aggressive. Lots of GT3 traffic coming up now.
B21. Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
It's an odd one. I've never actually
On
been
your right.
the faster car in one of
Still
these
there.
situations before. I've always been in
Clear right.
the slower class car, so it's
You're coming up on some slow.
Car right.
a new
Clear right.
experience
On your
trying to
left.
navigate all
Clear
this. Right.
Gap to Fredo, ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
There's probably a technique to ensuring that you catch these slower cars and suffer sort of minimal time loss because of it. I've got absolutely zero experience with this kind of racing, particularly as the faster car.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
Oh no, not the grass.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe.
Oh, that must have been scary for the Beamer.
Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Slower class car ahead. The gap to Fredo ahead is increasing. It's now 3.4.
That's not what I want to hear.
That last lap was a 135.3. Coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear left.
You've used half your fuel.
Alright, so it looks like the refuel is going to be 31 litres, give or take. No, maybe 32. So we'll adjust that in a moment.
Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
The next car is Fredo.
So as much as I don't really ever wish ill luck on anybody or ill will, I was kind of hoping there might be some big mistakes through navigating traffic, which might give me a chance to catch up, but
The gap to Fredo ahead is increasing. It's now 6.0.
good grief, that's, well, mind you, it shouldn't surprise me.
Okay, Dan, the pit window is now open.
I think even though the pit window is open, I think I'm just going to drain the tank as much as I can.
That lap was a 134.0.
So that felt good at turn 1, but the Delta doesn't seem to think so. Oh no.
The 21st. Slower class car ahead. Fredo ahead is pitting.
Oh, early stops for a couple of guys in front of me.
18th. You've just done a 135.0. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Ah, I touched the grass there. That hasn't helped. I mean, I will say, even if
Fuel remaining.
I get track position advantage because of how the pit stops shake out, I'm not expecting to hang
The
on
gap in front is now
to
7.4 seconds.
20 of these positions because of all the lockups, because of how
There's an incident in. Must stop.
difficult I'm finding it to drive the car, and all the energy I'm putting through the tyres. I imagine my tyres are going to be in not a great state, so
It's pitting.
the guys that do this regularly and know how to drive these cars are probably going to have a bit of a sort of a tyre advantage, just particularly towards the end of the race.
P16. You've just done a 134.
See, that's another lock up there. Ooh. I'm just getting a bit too scared of the brakes now. I'm genuinely afraid to really push that brake pedal down, because I don't want the car to lock up. I don't want to take any more energy out of the tyres. I've already given them a hard enough time, and we'll switch the tyres information to switch the black box to the tyres information here, so we can have a look at just how much damage I've done to them when we pit.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh, that was
On your left. Clear left.
a bit hairy. I think as it stands, that tyre information is the state of my tyres at the end of qualifying, I think. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of condition
we're
they're
at the
in.
halfway point. Should be about 7 minutes of fuel remaining. P14.
Another lockup. And another one.
ahead is now 8.4. You're coming up on a slower car.
There's probably no need for me to cut it that close there. Everyone seems to be pitting quite early. This is interesting.
That trail is reeling you in. The gap's now 13 seconds. P12, that was 134.9.
I would have thought the sensible thing to do would be to, you know, have as little fuel in the tank as possible. Oh dear. Ah, 5x.
We've been warned about track limits.
At the end of the race. I mean, mind you, these ultimately they're not going to have any more fuel than I am. I would have thought. I don't know, it's probably not worth thinking about. As I said at the start of the race, my objective really is just to survive, just to get to the end of the race.
Okay, Dan, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Where are you going? Oh dear.
Clear right.
We've been warned about track limits.
Great. Okay.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Okay.
Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits. P8.
So I'm just going to bask in the glory of being in the top 10 for the next sort of 5 minutes or so. And this is going to be probably the only time I'll see anything close to the top 10 in this race.
Clear left.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Okay. Race Lab seems to think I need some more fuel than I have accounted for, so we'll try and adjust that in a moment. And I think I've got this wrong. That wasn't great.
Behind is now 5.0 seconds.
Yeah, so it's reckoning I'm using 32 litres, or I'll need 32 litres on average fuel rate, so we'll stick another litre worth of fuel in at the pit stop and hope that covers it.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap, please.
Left side. Clear left.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
The leader's pitting now.
Okay, so stopping this lap, and then there's going to be about 15 minutes left.
box this lap. The car in front is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour. All right, Dan, we'll pull you to the end. 100 meters.
There's the box.
50
Okay.
meters.
Right, so tyre info is, well, the front left is in rag order. Brilliant. And we are tumbling back down to the bottom of the order, which is fine. We weren't expecting to be very high to begin with. Oh, for pity's sake. Wonder what damage we've got now.
Take care, there's a car approaching. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Okay. 15 minutes to go. We're basically not racing anybody. Ooh.
Right side. Clear right.
And away we go. We are, what's that, about 14 seconds, 16 seconds behind the guy in P17.
1.7 seconds. You're quicker than you entering turn 5.
Left side.
Traffic's seen me off there. Damari's going to have a run on me. Let's change the RS map, see if that helps.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh no.
Clear right.
Ooh.
Coming up on a slower class.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Oh dear. That lockup has seen me off.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh no.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Oh,
B18. There's an incident in turn 1.
Outstanding.
Looks like it's Imori. Slower class car ahead.
we'll have a look at that afterwards. I don't think it was my fault. It was close. There wasn't much room between us. I feel like maybe just his rear end stepped out under the brake and caught me on the front. That is heartbreaker. Even more so the fact that we've picked up 10 instant points.
Demori is getting closer. The gap is now 3.3 seconds.
Car left, clear left.
Let's start building up the battery charge ready for Damari to come back at us.
Incident in turn 12.
Because he will catch us. But if I've got some battery charge left, I might be able to hold him off for a few laps.
Slower cars ahead. The class leaders in this group. These guys are scrapping for position.
On your left, clear left.
16th place. Coming up on a slower class car.
I think one of the key lessons I'm picking up here is that the GTP cars are incredibly difficult to drive.
Okay, Dan.
It's going to take me
That's 10 minutes left.
a lot of practice this week to be anywhere close to consistent enough to be
Right side,
worth something
clear
over the
right.
weekend. It looks like Mark's already closing in very quickly. So when it gets to within a second, I'm going to switch the RS to attack. See if we can maintain
Demori
this
is gaining
position.
on you. The gap is now 0.8.
Oh, crikey.
Slower class car ahead.
Left side, clear left.
Okay, Dan. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. He's faster than you entering International Horseshoe.
Oh, I'm sure he's faster than me everywhere, Jim. Let's flick it back up to balanced. He doesn't look like he's really making much of an attack at the moment, so...
Slower class car ahead. The guy in front is Willis.
Left side,
Oh,
clear left. Car left,
outstanding.
clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line, clear right.
Yeah, that's how you... I guess that's how you use the traffic to get an overtake done.
Okay, Dan. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh,
There's
no.
an incident in. Bus stop.
Oh no.
Gap
Oh,
to Imori in front is now 1.1 seconds.
oh dear.
Just double track. Slower class car ahead. P17. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
It's my first time, Jim. Be gentle.
Minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Incident in turn 7.
Oh. Oof.
The gap to Imori ahead is now 3.9. There's a group of slower cars ahead. Sector 1 is 1.1 second.
Car left. Clear left.
McIntyre behind is pitting.
On your left. Clear left.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe.
On your right.
Coming up.
Clear right.
Come on down. Push, push, push.
On your left. Clear left.
I think my honest reaction to this to these cars is at the moment I can't say I'm really enjoying it, just because at the moment I just don't understand the car. I don't understand how to get the best from it.
There's an incident in turn 5.
It's hard enough to drive these cars well and fast, let alone fight for
2
position.
minutes to go, 2 minutes. You're coming up on a slower car.
I am really looking forward to the end of the race. This hasn't gone well for me at all, I don't think.
Left side. Clear left.
Alright, Dan, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of
yeah.
fuel remaining.
But I think on the bright side, despite not finishing particularly well, I've managed to keep the car by and large on the track. I haven't killed anyone
That lap was a 135.5.
in the GT3 category yet. Touch wood. Another off track. Ah!
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
I'm going to be losing so much safety rating here.
You're coming up on a slower car. B17.
Right side. Clear right.
I think, yeah, for my money, I'm not too impressed with GTP cars. I think after this week, and certainly after Daytona 24, I feel like it's quite unlikely I'm going to touch this car again. At least until I feel like I'm in a position to dedicate more time to actually learning how the car works, or how to get the best out of it, really. I would have been much happier in, say, a GT3 car, I think.
Slower class car ahead. Lap.
On your right. Clear right.
We're running on fumes, mate. Yellow flag. The gap to Imori ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
Got to be careful around this guy. He's in P3 for his class, so we'll
Right side.
try our best not to kill him.
Clear right.
Smith is now leading. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The guy in front is Imori. Very little fuel left.
Oh. Alright then, so that is pretty much the end of the race. Yeah, like I say, I'm just... I'm torn, actually. I've
Turn 1.
been looking forward to doing these races since I got the A license,
P17.
and
There's
I
the
must
checkered
say I am a little bit disappointed. It wasn't great fun, and that's largely because I just don't have the skill in these cars. I think if I'm ever going to come back to this, I really need to sort of make it my main series and do a lot of races in these ones to really sort of balance out my iRacing, so that I'm really being pitted against people that are more my skill level. I mean, you could argue that I didn't really do too badly, given the fact that I've only lost sort of 20 iRating. Yeah, I don't know. Let's maybe have a look-see at the little argument we had with this chap. Just try and see exactly what happened. Oh. Yeah, I think he's tried to open the corner up and just caught my front there. Maybe. maybe it's a bit of netcode as well. Yeah, looks a bit netcodey. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. All right. Shall we have a look at some of the silliness? Right. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh dear. Just a bit of a tap. That's all right. Took a bit too much curb, and around you go. Blink. Oops. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Oh dear. I mean, I'm kind of regretting starting this now, because if it's 30 laps or so and we've gone back a lap here, and we've got this many incidents per lap, there's a good chance we're going to be here for a little while yet. Yeah. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, we're still only on lap 6. I think I've taken up enough of your time. I don't think we're going to hang around and watch all of these. Yeah, I think it's about time we go and have a look at the results to see how bad the damage is for safety rating, and it looks like we've lost a whole 0.2 on the safety rating, so that is quite the blow. All the way down in the 11th split there, so that wasn't great at all. Yeah, well, I don't really know what to say about that. Wasn't my finest effort by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly wasn't a great race from my perspective. Yeah, I'm probably not going to upload many more of these. I will, of course, be streaming the Daytona 24 when we do that. But honestly, I'm wondering really if I'm actually going to be enjoying myself throughout that race if I'm not feeling confident in the car like that. But that's a problem for future Dan. Yeah, we'll try and put up some shorter, snappier videos for the next few days, just to keep things a little bit more interesting. Try and get some actual racing. That just felt like hot lapping anyway. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate that your time is valuable. You spent, if you got to this point, you spent nearly an hour watching, so I do truly appreciate that. Yeah, if you're not already a member of the iRacing community, please do consider using my referral link in the video description. And yeah, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers by the end of June. And yeah, if you've anything for me, please do leave a comment. I'm genuinely interested in what you guys have to say. I do get back to you. I do try my best to. It might take me a day or two, but I do get back to everyone. It's important to me. yeah, so thanks very much. Whatever it is you choose to do with the rest of your day, have a cracking one. I genuinely hope to see you next time.